Hey guys, so the rural and northern immigration pilot program has started accepting applications. And everyone's getting crazy, everyone is excited, everyone is running after each other trying to get a spot on this program. However, a lot of people are having problems in terms of what to do. I'm not getting a job interview, I'm not getting a job offer, and I'm not getting a letter of recommendation. So what should I do? But no worries guys, because in today's video, I'm gonna share with you guys all of the steps that you need to take in order to make sure that you are on the right track. My name is Zid. Let's get started. So, as you may have known, two communities have already started accepting applications. The first one is Sault Ste. Marie and the second one is Altona and Rhineland. Therefore, this video is going to be divided into two different sections. First, we're going to talk about how to become a permanent resident of Sault Ste. Marie, and second, we are going to proceed with Altona and Rhineland. Now, let's start off with Sault Ste. Marie. Before we move on guys, please consider subscribing to my channel, hit the bell, hit the thumbs up. I really appreciate all of the support. Hey guys, so first of all of the pictures that you're gonna be seeing in the rest of this presentation are places in Sault Ste. Marie. And so it's a good way for you guys to get a feel of how the city looks like once you arrive here, alright? So the very first step in applying to any community is to make sure that you guys are eligible for the rural and northern immigration pilot program. Now, a lot of you guys are not taking these requirements into consideration, which could be the very reason you are not getting a job offer. For one, you guys need to have at least 1 year of continuous work experience in the last 3 years. So take note of the conditions here, continuous and last 3 years. So if your resume does not satisfy these conditions, then automatically your resume is rejected. Second guys, your IELTS report must be at least CLB 6 for NOC 0 and A, CLB 5 for NOC B, and CLB 4 for NOC C and D. Third, your ECA report can be as low as a Canadian high school equivalent. So this is good news guys, especially for those who are less educated or didn't finish college. By the way guys, what you're seeing in the picture right now is the aerial view of Sault Ste. Marie in summer. So that's how clean and promising and vibrant this city is. It just looks like Toronto for me, to be honest. Fourth is the settlement funds. So if you guys are applying as a single applicant, it's going to be 8,700. As a couple, it's going to be 10K. And if you're applying as a family with one child, it's going to be 13K and so on and so forth. Now the picture guys here is taken during the Sault Ste. Marie Summer Festival. Finally, you must plan to live in the community. Now one great thing to do in Sault Ste. Marie is to go for a train trip to Agawa Canyon where you can see this very nice view of fall colors. I did experience this myself a few years ago. Now that you fully understand the requirements, the next thing to do is to apply for a job and get a job interview. Now this is the step where a lot of people are having a hard time getting through. But if you think of it, in order to get a job offer, you first need to get a job interview request. So all effort must be geared towards getting a job interview. But no worries guys, because right now I'm going to be showing you guys 3 action or strategies that you can do now in order to land a job interview. The first strategy is to network on LinkedIn. So contact the hiring manager or HR. Now I'm going to show you guys a practical way of doing this. By the way, the picture you're seeing right now is how winter looks like in Sault Ste. Marie. Alright, so to apply for jobs in Sault Ste. Marie, all you have to do is to go to this link, which you can also find down in the description box below, and then scroll further down and click on the link where it says job postings. By the way guys, we're done with step 1, which is the requirements that you need to meet in order to be eligible under this program. So let's go ahead and click on the link. This will take you to the careers page where you can see all of the available jobs. Now you can actually use the keyword search to search for a job. For example, we're looking for a registered nurse. Click on apply button. And then let's choose this one. So here we can see all the details of the job, including the duties and qualifications. And to apply for this job, simply go directly to their website. So if you take a look at their website, it's actually Sioux Area Hospital. Now, a better way of applying for this job is actually to find someone who is actually working in this hospital and network with him or her. And in order to do this, we can actually go to LinkedIn. Now, once you're logged into your LinkedIn account, go to the search bar and click on People. And then click on All Filters. And then type in the location, which is Sault Ste. Marie, Canada, of course. And the current company or hospital is Sioux Area Hospital. And then further down below here, type in HR for the title and click on Apply button. And this brings us to 4 people who are actually working in Sioux Area Hospital. These are actually the HR personnel. So what we can do is to network with these guys and show our interest in applying for the registered nurse position. Now you can actually do the same step for your own occupation. The second strategy is to send different resumes for different application, because one resume does not fit all and different positions have different requirements. So if you guys keep on sending the same resume all over and over to all of your application, then it will not work. In addition to this, your resume must be tailored to the job duties or requirement of the position. No worries guys, let me give you an example. Alright, so let's take a look at how you can tailor your resume to the job duties. So for example, we have here participates and collaborates with other healthcare providers in provision of patient care. So your resume should have something like provides great teamwork with fellow nurses in helping out patients in the hospital. So this particular duty is actually tailored to this duty right here. Let's take another example, provides health teaching to patients and family. So your resume should have something like educate patients and its family members regarding improving one's health. So as you can see guys, these duties you have in your resume is actually optimized and tailored to the duties of the position. The third strategy of landing a job interview is to actually visit the place and network around. So you guys can actually do this by coming to Canada as a tourist. Now to apply for a tourist visa, I've actually created a video for this. So if you want to check out this video, you can go to my channel and then under videos, you can find this video that will tell you step by step on how to apply for a Canadian tourist visa. Now that we're done with steps 1 and 2, the third step is to meet the community requirement. So that means to obtain 70 points using the points-based system. Now if you look at the picture guys, on the upper right hand most corner, you can see the Sault Ste. Marie International Bridge, which connects Sault Ste. Marie to Michigan. So guys, once you arrive in Sault Ste. Marie, it is very easy and quicker or faster to travel to Michigan. Alright, so this page will actually tell you how to calculate for your points. So for number 1, if you receive a job offer from any of these occupations, you automatically get 55 points. And then you get points based on your age, your work experience, if you have studied in Sault Ste. Marie, if you are a resident of the community. If you have an immediate family member, you get plus 10 points. If you have an extended family member, you get 5 points. And so on and so forth. So guys, the total maximum points that you need to get in order to meet the requirement or the community requirement should be 70 points. Now, once you're done with steps 1, 2, and 3, the fourth step is to fill out the Rural and Northern Immigration Pilot Program application form, which is the IMM5911E. So the application form can be downloaded by going to this link, and then on step 4, simply click on this link to download the application form. Step 5 is to apply for recommendation letter, also called nomination letter. Now again guys, this picture you can see right now is how it looks like in Sault Ste. Marie in autumn. Alright, so to apply for a recommendation letter, simply go to this link, which you can also find down in the description box below. Again guys, all of the links can be found in the description box below. So simply fill out this form by putting in your name, your last name, your email address, your phone, your application form, which is the IMM 5911E, and your offer of employment form from the company, and finally click on the submit button. Finally, once you get your recommendation letter, the final step is of course to apply for permanent residence, which is a paper-based application. Alright, so to apply for permanent residence under the Rural and Northern Immigration Pilot Program, all you have to do guys is to go to this link and then gather all of the required documents from the document checklist, obtain your IMM 5984 from your employer, gather all of the required application forms, and then pay the fees online. And since this is a paper-based application, all you have to do is to put your application in an envelope and send it through courier to this address over here. Now let's talk about how to become a permanent resident of Altona and Rhineland. Alright guys, so there are 8 steps on how to become a permanent resident of the Altona Rhineland community. And in this video, I made it easier for you guys to understand. Without further ado, let's go ahead with step 1 all the way to step 8. So listen carefully guys and enjoy. So as you can see here, the first step is to create a resume based on the community requirement. Alright, so to create a resume for the Altona and the Rhineland community, all you have to do is to go to this link, which you can also find down in the description box below. And then scroll further down and click on the click here link to open a sample template for your resume. Now, one of the reasons that you might not get a job offer or a job interview guys is because your resume is not in accordance to what they are looking for. So they're very clear and specific on what they're looking for. It must have your name and contact information, your full education history, your full work history, and 3 references, preferably work related. Now you can also put your skills and activities, which are just optional. Now let's take a look at the resume for the Altona and Rhineland. So you have here your first and last name, your skills, your work experience, your education, your activities, and they require that you put a 3 reference from your supervisor or a manager. So make sure guys that you only have 1 to 2 pages maximum, because the recruiter is only gonna be looking at your resume for about 6 seconds maximum. So make sure that your skills, work experience, and accomplishments are on the top of your page. Again guys, another template you can use to create your Canadian resume is from my website, which is from this link. So all you have to do guys is to just click on the download button right here. Now once you're done with your resume, the next step is to create a candidate profile on SEED's website. Alright, so to create a candidate profile, all you have to do is to go to this link, which you can also find down in the description box below, and click on the create a candidate profile link right here. So to create your profile, you simply have to answer the following questions. Number 1 is your English proficiency CLB 4 or higher. Say yes, and then continue. Question number 2, do you have a Canadian high school education or equivalent to Canadian high school credential? Say yes, and then continue. Question number 3, are you legally working in Canada? Say no. Do you have enough money to support yourself and your family after you get to Canada as per proof of funds? Say yes. Do you have at least 1 year of work experience in the last 3 years? Say yes. And have you looked into the services offered and the lifestyle provided by the town of Altona and municipality of Rhineland? Say yes. And then kindly fill out all of the required information, such as your first name, your last name, your email address, your password, and finally click on the continue button. Step 3 is to apply for a job and get a job interview. Alright, so this link will show you all of the current employment opportunities for Altona and Rhineland. However, if your occupation, guys, is not on the list, it is very important and crucial for you to create a candidate profile where you can set up your career alerts so that they will notify you of future job opportunities that match your criteria. Now, step 4 is to receive a job offer. Now, step 5 is to apply for recommendation. So this step, guys, is divided into 3 sub-steps. The first one is for you to upload your Schedule 1 in your profile. So once you get a job offer, the employer is going to provide a copy to SEED, and then SEED will provide you your Schedule 1, which you need to upload in your profile. And then second, if everything goes well, you are going to attend an interview. And finally, you are going to receive a positive assessment. Now, how do you know whether you're going to receive a positive assessment or whether you are a good fit for the community? Well, they have a scoring system which is similar to Sault Ste. Marie. So you are ranked based on the score that you get out of the following factors. So the higher your points is, the greater is the chance for you to get a recommendation from Altona and Rhineland. Now, once you get your recommendation letter from the community, the next step is to apply for permanent residence. Alright, so to apply for permanent residence under the Rural and Northern Immigration Pilot Program, all you have to do, guys, is to go to this link and then gather all of the required documents from the document checklist, obtain your IMM 5984 from your employer, gather all of the required application forms, and then pay the fees online. And since this is a paper-based application, all you have to do is to put your application in an envelope and send it through courier to this address over here. Step 7 is to apply for work permit while your PR application is in process. Finally, on to the last step is step 8, which is to arrive in Canada and arrange for settlement with the employer and community. So good luck, guys, and I wish nothing but the best on your application for permanent residence under the Rural and Northern Immigration Pilot Program. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to write down in the comment section down below. If you guys haven't watched my previous videos about express entry, you can try going through these videos right here. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Good luck.